Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me, Dan. I am sitting down to film, to colour, using the new inktense. I am going to use the old inktense as well. Probably I'm going to use them as a full set. I've just been doing a bit of a repair job on my swatch book because all the pages are falling out. So I found this cute little thin washi and I've just washed the pages back in. So that's what I've just been doing. I've swatched out some. I've had a light fast delivery this morning, so I've just swatched out a couple of those. Well, all of them actually. That's annoying. Can't believe I did that. 13 left and then got a full set. Hurrah. And I've just ordered some luminance as well. So exciting times ahead, my friends. Right, so I've got my inktense swatches ready. Have my water brush ready. I've got some kitchen roll to dab off. And all I need is a book. And the book I'm going to work in today is a book I've not worked in for quite a while. It is Tales from the Forest Kingdom. And in my, I don't know if it was, I think it was my colouring plans when I was talking about whips, a page jumped out at me and I thought, yep, I'm going to do that one. So, I do love this frog. But it's like one of them pages where I thought, would I colour it? But I do like it, so I do want to colour it. So this is a perfect opportunity to do that. So I'm going to use the inktense. It's probably just going to be an inktense page. Don't know how much we'll get done, whether it'll become a colouring. Well, I'm going to chat while I colour, so it will be a colouring chat. I've got a new pencil case coming tomorrow, so these can come out of these tins and join their counterparts. Not in here though, in a new pencil, well, in an old pencil case. I'm going to do some rearranging. So you're just going to have to bear with me because we're just going to have to work around. So I thought, let's do the tree first. And I'm probably going to use bark out the old set, and then I might use natural brown out the old set actually, out the new set, and then willow out the old set for the tree. So let's do that. I'm gonna have a room rearrange, I think, because I'm drastically running out of space, and I think I'm going to do that next week. Did I say willow? I did, didn't I? So I'm not going to do all of these like little individual lines. I am just going to colour the tree in, and then if I feel like it, I will maybe work over in some pencil, but I'm not that fussed. Now, I don't normally sharpen the inktense. Like when I get them, I would sharpen every other pencil before I use it, but not with these. I just feel like they don't really need it. So I've been dying to colour with these since I got them, but was working on an immense double page. I am going to turn it into, I'm going to film it and put it on as a short, I think. On here. But it is a buddy colour, so I'm not going to put it on Instagram until Sam has finished his. I've not looked at any colour palettes for this. We're just going to wing with whatever we've got, really. I'm freezing today as well. So this is just going to be like a fun little easy page, really. There's not like too much thought going into it. I'm just going to use this, what is this again? Natural brown, just to put some light shadow on the tree, and then we'll go over it with willow. In fact, I was going to film a separate colouring chat, but I'm just going to do it while we'll just combine it. I've had a busy couple of weeks, shall we say, in terms of like actually going out and doing stuff, which I do like. I do like staying in and just chilling and colouring, reading, playing on the PlayStation, whatever. But I have been out and about, really. A few weeks ago, I went out with friends and we went into Manchester in the day. We just went to Northern Quarter for drinks. And then went to the village on the way back to the train, which had a little dance for a couple of hours. Nothing too crazy. It was really good, actually. The weather was atrocious, so it literally rained from the minute we... no, it didn't rain when we got there. It rained from about 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then just basically didn't stop at all. I'd walked home from the train station, was absolutely soaked by the time I got in. But it was dead good. It was a dead good day out. I think we literally only went like 2 places. I can't remember what one of them was called. It was like 2 items. The name of the place was like 2 items. I can't remember. It was lovely in there. We went Lost in Tokyo as well. And we booked a table in there. And we stayed there for a couple of hours before we moved on. And then we had like a whole palaver trying to get home because there was like no trains. So it was like pricing up taxis. It would have been like 50 quid. But then there was a train, thankfully. So we got home, but it was like the train that stops at every single station, and it was about an hour. It's painful. You know, when you just want to get home. But it was that good. And then I went to see Scream 6 with my mum. I absolutely loved it. Like, brilliant. I actually can't wait to get it on Blu-ray. That was dead good. And then, not last week, maybe the weekend, I can't remember. A couple of weekends ago, I went, took my mum to the theatre and we went to watch the Bodyguard musical. Immense. I'd seen it like a few years ago, me and my sister went. But then, you know, when you forget like how good something is, it was actually better than I remembered. I loved it. I feel that's all I'm going to do with that. I'll add some of this willow now. But then I can work over some pencil over the top if I fancy it. I might not need it. We shall see. Yes, we went to the theatre and then we went out for tea. It was like a really good day. It was just like nice to be out. I've been watching some films. So I'm on half term this week and next week. So I've been off. And obviously I've been working on that double page in Circle of Life, which was a task and a half. I am not gonna lie. Actually started working on it on the 12th of March and I finished it on Wednesday. I didn't work on it solidly. I did do a little, I did that, the teapot and the teacup from Rita Berman's Asia book, because I just needed something to like step away from that page, because wow, task. So I did that and I just felt like something quite simple and I really enjoyed it. Sometimes it's nice, isn't it, when you've done a page that's took a lot of time to just do something quick. So I've been like this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I didn't really do much other than just like colouring and watch telly. So I was watching some films. I was watching Teen Wolf because I've nearly finished that now. Just while I got that page done. And I'm just going to sharpen this very quickly, so I apologise. I want a little bit more of a point. So I was working on that and watching some films. So I've watched quite some good films. Horror, thrillers type films. I watched one on Netflix the other day that I've been dying to watch for ages, and it's just been one of those films where I've just never sat down to watch it. It's called Hush. And it's about a woman who's deaf and she's on her own in a house and someone's trying to get in and get her. That was brilliant. Like, so good. I really enjoyed that one. That was like just like my perfect like film, really. I watched the other week, it's called The Black Phone. That was really good. What else did I watch? I watched one on Sky called Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Has anyone seen that? It started off and I was like, I'm not really feeling it. The characters were a little bit annoying. Like rich kids. But then it actually turned out really good, and the ending was like a clever little twist that made you go, oh wow. I did enjoy that one. Watched one called, I can't remember the name now, but it's something like Things Not Heard and Seen, maybe. It's on Netflix. That was kind of like a spooky sort of like a horror really, but more of a slow burn. It was really good though, but then I wasn't that impressed with the end. I just felt like it ended to the point where it ended and I was like, oh, it's just ended. I mean, you're just not expecting it. I do love this pen, but it's a little bit, it just kind of does what it wants. It's like all of a sudden it'll just be dead watery, and I'm like, why? Hence why we've got the old kitchen roll. I'm gonna probably do each bit, like I'll colour it and activate it. Don't know if I'll get the whole page done actually, but we'll just see. I might do it in 2 parts. I definitely want to do a background. I want to have a bit of a play with the background. I've got bought these, didn't I, with my birthday money last year, and we're coming up to like, what's my birthday again soon, so I've still not used them. I've got these. Ooh. That one's decided to stick itself to the lid. So I've got these, the Cotman watercolours. I have used the green, I think. So I've got them. And I also have, which I thought might be a good little idea. I've got the inktense pans, so I could maybe use them on the background, maybe. We will definitely see, but I wanted to just like kind of have a play. Look, see what I mean about it just being so watery. Now I have only done a very light layer on this, so I actually might, now thinking about it, just add some pencil, but not a lot. But I do absolutely love how these activate, like the colour just comes alive. I'm just going to do all the light bit first. And then bring it into that natural brown, I think it was it natural brown? It's a nice brown. So it's Good Friday here. I haven't really done much, I'm not going to lie. I've been up for ages though, because I went out yesterday for bottomless brunch, and when I have been drinking, I just wake up dead early, and I don't really sleep very well, so I have been up since 6. Just chilling. And then we went and did the food shop. Boring, but a must. We're going to have an afternoon tea on Sunday. I normally do like a Sunday roast, you know, for Easter, but I think last year we didn't. We did a like afternoon tea and like picky bits, so I was like, let's just do that again. Easy, and probably watch a film or something, I don't know, just be chill. But yeah, we did the food shop, and then my mum, I nipped my mum's to pick up my pencils that have been delivered, which was the light fast ones, and she said that she was going to pick my nephew up and have him for a couple of hours, and she's going to take him to the shops. Did I want to come with her? So I was like, yeah, I need to go anyway to pick up a few little bits, like treat bits for Easter. So we did that, and then got back, had some lunch, watched Picard. Anyone watch Picard? I'm loving it, loving this series. Really like the last one though, with the Borg Queen. Like, that was a really good series, I loved it. Filmed a quick flip through of Colouring Heaven, which is obviously up on the channel now, and that is really it. I'm obviously sat filming now. I will probably just have like a bit of a pamper maybe after. I might have a shower and face mask and stuff. Nothing too exciting. I should be going somewhere in the morning, but I might not bother. For no reason, I just can't be bothered, to be honest. So good, isn't it? Like, the difference between it activating and it not. Beautiful. I was torn really between this page and the one, you know, the tree with the, it's got lamps in it. Is that in this book, or am I thinking of the other one? Sure it is in here. It's handy, that bit, isn't it? Pick a bit of pigment off for when you've missed it. And you literally need a tiny little bit, like, that's it. Love it. So yeah, I've done that. That big double spread was, I'm really proud of it, to be honest. I can't tell you how much on Tuesday I thought, I can't do this anymore. I'm sick of colouring lily pads. So it's the page with the, so it's Circle of Life. It's the lily pad page, and it's got like frogs, like carp, butterfly, no, dragonflies, turtles or they look like terrapins to me. They might be turtles. I've coloured them as terrapins. But you know, when you just think this is not ending. Like, I'd done the first half of the lily pads and I looked and thought, I've still got another full page of them to do. I can't do it. I really wanted to give up, but I didn't. I carried on, put Netflix on, watched some YouTube, caught up on YouTube because I've been not missing, but I've just not had time. To like just want to sit down and film, really, because I have been busy. And two, to sit down and watch it. I absolutely love watching everybody's videos, and like I watched Lucy just adds colour the other day, her completed pages, and I was like inspired to do an eerie page because she did it and it was absolutely beautiful, and I thought, oh wow, I want to do that. So it does like inspire me to do things. I do love Erie's books, but I just don't kind of gravitate towards them. I don't know why, because they're absolutely stunning, but for some reason I don't like reach for them. But then I see people's videos and I'm like, oh, I do want to do that page now. So I am going to do an eerie page this month. So thanks, Lucy, for the inspiration. I don't know what I was going to say then. Yeah, so I watched some YouTube, caught up on as much as I can. But yeah, so I'd done this double page and it just felt like a massive, massive undertaking. Like, it was just the biggest thing I've ever coloured in my life. So I needed a little break in the middle. And I did that Rita Berman page. Sorry guys, I'm literally, so I plugged my phone into the monitor so I can see what I'm doing, because it's up out the way. It's just gone off, so I just wondered if it was still recording. It is. So yeah, I did that little Rita Berman page just for like a little bit of a break, because I was sick of blue and green, but then coloured it blue anyway, so a bit random, but hey ho. And then I finished that Wednesday afternoon and was like, oh my god, I've finished. Was like so excited, the fact that it was done. And then, you know, when you just want to colour something like really quick and easy, so I grabbed, I mentioned it, I think, on my completed pages. Now, just going back to this, because this looks a little bit messy and a little bit scruffy, I go back in now with just a little bit of colour, so I just take some pigment off the pencil, and then where it looks like a little bit patchy, I kind of just like work it back in. But obviously don't want to use too much water. But to be fair, I do use water in these books quite often, and the paper, the sound. But I'd just be careful not to like go over the same area. But I absolutely love this willow colour. It's beautiful, beautiful brown. Yeah, so I think I'd mentioned it in my maybe completed videos. Yeah, because I shared completed pages video, because I shared my like Marie Antoinette page, didn't I? In the new Hanna Lynn. It's got a random name. I can't for the life of me think what it is. Fierce and fancy. I don't know. But I do love it. And I love that you get the grayscale and you get the line art, which is quite good, because normally it's like one or the other, isn't it? But I did say that I didn't think I was that keen on the grayscale, because I just felt it was almost blurry. Like the images looked a little blurry to me because of I don't know whether it's the way that it's printed or I'm just not sure. It just was a bit strange. So I thought I wanted to anyway have a little colour of the grayscale page to see what it was like, and I literally grabbed 4 markers. I decided I was going to do the vampire lady, and I did it in an hour. I know it was an hour because interior design masters was on while I was doing it. And I finished it, really. I've only got to do background and colour the moon in. I did the hair. So I grabbed 4 markers and based absolutely all of it. And then I knew I wanted to use a bit of black pencil on the hair. Because she was a vampire and I wanted to sort of red hair and I wanted it to be like a little bit goth. So I wanted it to be a bit grungy maybe, so I darkened her hair with a black pencil. You just see how I'm going over now and just adding that. It really does darken it up, doesn't it? That like little extra layer. But I'll probably let it dry and then add some more in. I loved it. Like, honestly, absolutely loved it. The grayscale didn't look as blurry once the colour was on. And it just looked really, really nice when it's done. So I'm hoping that I'll probably do more because they are just a really nice, quick colour. Now, I absolutely adore this mango colour and I want to use it on the mushrooms. So I think I'm going to actually use it with chilli red. I'm going to be a bit random. So we're going to use chilli red because I love that colour. Beautiful colour. A nice rich red. And we'll use mango. I'm basically going to do all of these mushrooms the same colour as the spots. Now I'm not going to do that all on camera because I'm bored you to death. I might do actually, we'll see. I'm just going to do one just to see how these work together because I don't know. I don't know if I am feeling it, if I'm being honest, but we shall see. Do you see what I mean about that being like so watery? However, that has actually blended beautifully. Let me just see. In fact, I'll let it dry because then the water shine will be gone, won't it? So we'll do. Why did I do that one right in the middle of the page? Honestly. My brain at times is just ridiculous. These came at quite a good time actually because I was the other day just like looking through my books. I think it was this one actually. And I thought, oh, I've not done an Inktense page for ages. Because to be honest, I'd never normally would. I don't think I have anyway. Or I only use a tiny bit of pencil. Like I would only use it to add a bit of definition to the tree. I wouldn't go over it all. And then obviously these were released and I was like, yes, perfect. So I've not looked at any palettes or anything for this. It's just kind of a bit of a fun play with the inktense really, and it's another page done in here. And I do like this page, but again, it's the frog that kind of like puts me off. It's just animals. I just never really know what to do with them. But I absolutely loved doing that frog and mushroom page in Daydreams. So I kind of feel like I can do frogs now. I don't know how I'm going to do him. He's huge, huge. But you know what? Tempted to not do him green. I'm feeling a blue frog, not gonna lie. I did blue frogs on my Circle of Life page, like poison dart frogs. And they turned out so good. With a little bit of black glaze pen on the spots. And I thought, oh, I love a blue frog. So he can be blue. I've just made that decision right now. Which goes against really what I normally do in this book. But let me lift this up now because it's not thingy. Come on. I think it's because it's... There we go. It's blended lovely. Lovely, lovely. So that's all mushrooms. I'm just going back over with the mango now. I don't know if I've activated them. I've not. I'm just going to do it now because I will actually forget. Do you see what I mean about the watery pen just randomly being watery? I don't know why. I'm going to actually gel pen underneath the mushrooms in some glitter, I think. Yeah, so I normally go for like quite a lot of greens in this book, really. I mean, obviously it's going to be green on the leaves, but I thought I'm not going to do a green frog because, but I could do a green frog. Do a green frog with yellow, couldn't I? Sorry, I'm so blurry because I've just also lost focus when I zoomed the book in. I didn't look at the screen. I could do a green frog with yellow bits. And then the leaves could be the same colour, to be fair, and then we could do a blue background. Yeah, we'll do that. That's just a little insight into my head. I've just planned the whole page twice. So let me just try and just stop this being so wet. So I I'm going from mango to the chili red because I don't want the mango to be too darkened. Honestly love, I just love that absolute change in colour when you activate it. It is just stunning. So nice. And so yeah, I thought underneath the mushrooms, use a bit of glitter gel pen. Oh, see what I mean? Must be me. It must be something I do. It's just like all of a sudden water. And I'm not squeezing it. I mean, probably that dabbing doesn't help, does it? But looking at this time, we're probably not going to get the frog done today. So we could do it in part 2. Which technically I could do in a minute. You will just see it the day after. So that's the magic of cameras. TV magic realness, guys. I know I always say this, but I've definitely got like the colouring bug back. Like, it does leave me at times. But it's definitely in full swing. Oop. At the minute. And then what I could do if I really wanted to deepen that mango is just get a little bit and just go over that top bit. With a bit more. They look quite cute, don't they, actually? And if these were, if these mushrooms were slightly bigger, what I would have done is like changed the mango bit around, but because they're so small, it would just keep it all in one place, and it just like kind of brings a bit of like cohesion, like a tidiness to the page, which I quite like. That's a nice, they've turned out like quite nice warm mushrooms. I'm going to do all of these spots the same colour as the mushrooms, I think. I might just, I don't know what these things are growing out of him. I need to do mushroom stalks. We could do with some leaves, couldn't we? I want to use the new ones as well. So let's have a little look and see what greens we've got here. Oh, I do love the, so I love that olivine. So that's getting used. It's beautiful. And then I'm going to have to use an old green because I want that leaf green, I think. Leaf green and olivine. Olivine? I have no idea, I don't know what it's called. Who knows? Leaf green. Leaf green is a popular one. It is sharpened. Used quite often. I mean, we're going to play with the watercolours. No, the inktense, aren't we, for this background? If it's hideous, I'll just paint it black. Been doing quite a lot of reading. I've got back into my reading. I've just read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I can't remember who it's by, but I loved it. So I'm just going to I hope the contrast is enough in these. It should be. But like that's where, if it's not, that's where I would use a bit of pencil. I mean, I could have just coloured these all, the olivine, and then just penciled the dark bit over the top, but we might just I'll see what it looks like when it's finished. We might just do inktense only, and that's it. So these leaves are very, very small. Make sure we've got, zoom in a little bit. make sure the brush isn't absolutely sopping wet. And I'm going to start logically from this side, because normally I just start smack bang in the middle of the page. That looks quite nice now. Let me just give me 1 minute. Sorry, I was just trying to focus the camera a bit, but I think because I'm so zoomed in, it's just not really playing. So I am wiping off that brush every time I do the leaf, because I don't want the dark leaf green still on the brush when I come back to that olivine. But actually they look really nice together, like a really, really nice green combo. Quite earthy, muted possibly. Do you like a muted leaf? Not gonna lie. I feel like I've not done any colouring content on here for absolutely ages, so I massively apologise. But it is my priority to get back to it. I've got some ideas. I think I'll when my luminants come, swatch them out on here so I can let you know. I've got a couple of luminants. I've got one here. I absolutely love this colour. Ultramarine pink. It's beautiful. So I've got a couple, about 5 or 6 maybe. But obviously I've nearly got the light fast now, and they obviously complement each other really well, so I want to get them. And then Cult Pens has got an Easter offer on this weekend. If you put the code Easter50 and you spend over £50, you get 10% off. So I've got £20 off them, which is good. No, a tenner off them. I don't know what random maths has just gone in my head, I don't know. I hit the page with the brush. Fuming itself. They look okay, I'm not gonna lie, quite like. It's like got that like paintery effect. The frog might look quite nice in them colours. To be fair, I did want to put a bit of yellow in it, but we'll just see. I'm not going to do all these leaves because they'd just be bored. Little houses are cute, aren't they? This is a cute little page, to be fair. This is definitely one of my favourite books. I'm absolutely gutted about the book depository because I was really excited for Hanna's Tales from Atlantis, and now I don't really know how I'm going to get it, if I'm being honest. So if anyone can help me, please let me know. Oh, slightly going off the page there. It's the only thing when you zoomed in, isn't it? You forget. So you can kind of just get the gist where I've gone with these leaves. And actually, I might do these colours and then add in a little bit of maybe that gold. That gold colour would work quite nice with the olivine. You know, just to highlight the frog a little bit. So I'm going to put that in my journal in a minute so I don't forget. Need to really look at that the colour along in here actually. I've only done one part, it's ridiculous. And try and work out what colours I used for the fish, because I wasn't going to carry on filming it because it'd just been so long, but people have asked, so I'm going to do it. But I just don't have the colours. Such nice green. Yeah, I feel like the frog matches the leaves. Will look quite nice, won't it? I'm not gonna lie, for absolutely edge as well, I should really do one. I'll have to send out a message to my buds and see who wants to moderate it for me. Maybe do a bank holiday one. We'll see. Honestly, I need to just say thank you to every single person who watched or who has watched the inktense swatching video, because I've never ever had a video that has got that many views before. Like, I was blown away. Like, honestly couldn't believe it. So if you have watched that video, then thank you so much. Got quite a few subscribers since that as well, so hi everyone if you're new. Thanks for joining. I actually really like this leaf combo. Really like it. But you see what I mean about this paper taking the water well? So as long as I don't go absolutely mental with the background, it should be fine. I'll zoom out a little. Cute, I love it. I'm going to leave it there because we've just clocked on over the hour mark, which didn't really want to go that long, but I was kind of in the zone and enjoying myself. Off camera, I'm going to do all these little spots and finish the leaves. Then we'll do the frog together and see where we're at then. But yeah, really liking it. I'm liking the addition of the new colours, a little bit brighter. So it should look really good when it's all done. If you're still here, I just want to say thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. Have you done this page? Will you be doing this page? Are you going to use inktense? If you are colouring along with me and you do use them, let me know. I think I have told you all the colours, haven't I? But I'll tell you dead quick again. The tree was willow and natural brown from the new one. We've got the mango and we've got chili red on the mushrooms. That's going to be a favourite combo. And then a leaf combo, which I'll definitely be using again, is leaf green and olivine. So I've used 6 pencils so far. I'll put them in the description. If anybody wants to colour along with me, then let me know. Send me a picture on Instagram. And I'll see you all in the next one. So thanks for watching. All that's left to say is adios.